Oh no, the Shirogane Comet. And also, the Platinum Games logo got melted.
Well, you know, you keep having underperforming sellers, and what do you expect?
Oh.
You gotta make money to make games, folks.
No response from the neural network. The Shirogane Comet has begun to drift out of orbit.
I don't know, can our awesome robot that can do anything do this?
Maybe.
That's all, folks. Our ability to resist
Just
their
grab
work
it and use it as a
is
gun.
Kaputski.
Super reactor energy output dropping rapidly. Reactor 1 at 15%. Reactor 2 at 17. Reactor 3 at 8. Reactor 4 at 13. And Reactor 5 at 11.
And thus, Margarita, Earth's last line of defense, falls.
They're coming, and there ain't nothing we can do to stop them. The entire Geth Jerk Armada's gonna be on top of us.
Like, on top of making it fragile, I mean, look, it's gonna fall on people, and it's gonna hurt a lot. Watch out!
But in Elder Scrolls, glass armor is, like, really good.
Well, I hope it's Elder Scrolls glass.
I want this whole chapter to remain really just down and depressing. Mm-hmm. Like, they just say Roger.
Of anything.
Tall order, dude. Even for my Valiantium blade.
This is all my fault. I didn't mean to do this.
And somebody punts him off the Virgin Victory.
Didn't you explicitly mean to do this?
Do not whine about it. Fix it. Huh?
If we are to split enemies evenly, how many each must we defeat?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A quick count reveals some 6 into 10,000 vessels.
You need new claws. There's only like 3 working claws there.
Yeah, so he can only count up to 6. I don't know how he got that high. Oh, he has many, many toes.
Things what? Whoa, now that is a rousing plan! Yes!
Black is just like really confused because he said nothing.
I am going to pretend I did not hear that!
I mean, I'll high-five you, Green.
Never pass up a high five.
Yeah.
Just have no idea what's going on.
Wonder Black never turns down a high-five, but context makes them better.
In time for Pink to show us how deep
Is he drinking a burger?
I think that's like a liquefied burger, yeah. So I like that even this far into the game, they're still introducing new foods for him to eat.
I'm coming with you. It's not as if I have a home to go back to anyway.
Wow! You guys are...
Team, it all comes down to this. The final battle for Earth begins now. All hands, race for impact. Onward, Virgin Victory.
Commander, wait! The Platinum Robo. Look.
It learned to love.
What is it trying to tell us? The sky?
So
It's
this
number
whole
1.
Platinum Robo thing.
It's just calling how far it's gonna hit the baseball.
Space. Use the Shirogane Comet to destroy them all?
Look, I got it like 3 minutes ago. Come on.
What? Oh, I remember now. The Shirogane Comet has an emergency manual trigger on it.
What was that all about? I don't know. I just kinda heard this voice in my head. A voice?
Oh, this trigger still won't help none. Without Mother Platinum, we can't run the power winch to pull it. And even if we did manage it in some which way, this ain't no pea shooter we're talking about. This is a 1 million-ton hunk of comet. Wait a second.
If only there were a way to get 100 people in unison to pull the trigger.
Mom? Is that you? Luca.
You are a man now. Dispose of your boyish goggles.
Incredible.
No matter what happens, I never like Luca, but at least when his stuff gets resolved, it makes a big robot a little cooler.
Now, are those wings or rainbow pigtails? Because I'm hoping it's pigtails.
I think they're a little more like pigtails.
Awesome.
It's the Akashic form.
Okay, let's do it, Platinum Robo.
Attention crew, change of plans. We'll make for the Shirogane Comet. If we can use the manual trigger to fire the antimatter particle cannon, with any luck we'll destroy the Geth Jerk Armada. All hands, battle stations.
Roger. Team, to the Platinum Robo.
Still not sold on this name.
Well, when you think of something better, you can name the robot. Also, we'll need another robot.
Maximum power. Virgin Victory, engage.
Platinum Robo, move out.
So Hideki Kamiya loves arcade games, including Space Harrier, which is what this is.
It is now very explicitly a Space Harrier thing.
Yeah. So both you and the Virgin Victory fire shots. There's those golden enemies. Every time you blow one of them up, you get 1 star, and you can use a super laser attack once you get 3 of them. On top of just being able to shoot normal projectiles, when your cursor there rolls over enemies, it'll lock onto them, and then you can fire missiles. At the start, you can only lock onto 3 at a time before you automatically fire your missiles. But you can, it's that little blue P floating right there, and picking that up lets you lock on more enemies at a time.
Awesome.
And just like with P-Star, the missiles have that little have to recharge after a while with that little battery meter. But it recharges pretty quickly, especially if you do the thing you could do in Space Harrier, which is like in Space Harrier, if you moved all the way down to the bottom of the screen, your dude would just, instead of be flying around, he'd be running on the ground. And even though there's no ground, if you go to the bottom of the screen, Platinum Robo still runs on the bottom of the screen, and that lets you recharge your batteries faster.
Sure, alright, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, can't Platinum Robo just shoot this, like, 3 times?
Like, the Virgin Victory is sitting right here. Alice should be able to do something.
It's Earth's darkest hour. Should we be tying our hands around our back?
Alice, I know you usually let us have some fun, but these robot tigers need to get messed up really
There's
fast.
There's a comet to get to that's actually a space station. Can we cut to the chase here?
Yeah.
Why is the camera drunk?
Yeah, when you're on the very far edges of this thing, it shakes a lot on the far edges, and it makes the camera get, like, really drunk. So I hope anybody who's watching this doesn't get motion sick easily from games, because you probably hurled by now. And it's just a single collectible hidden right over there.
Well, that's good, I guess.
This chapter, not this specific level, but this whole Operation 9 is home to the most ridiculous, counterintuitive collectible I've ever seen in any video game ever.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
So, look forward to that and how baffling it is.
Hey, at least when the whole thing falls apart, you've got a second chance to get that one.
Yeah. Also, it's fairly close to like the things you have to hammer anyways, so you could possibly mistakenly just make that one pop up anyways. Also, this is one of the only times you ever have to fight one turtle, and when turtles are by themselves, they are chumps.
Yeah, I mean, I went to the zoo for like the Christmas lights Saturday, and I said the exact same thing.
Look at that turtle, what a chump.
Look at that chump-ass turtle.
He doesn't even have a brother turtle to bite things for him. So these enemies, when they're flying around, they don't fire right away. When they first scroll onto the screen, they don't do anything, and they don't fire until they're about to stop moving, which makes it a lot easier to dodge their stuff because their projectiles normally fire really fast, and it's hard to actually see them.
Wait, what was that? Why was slow?
So
what is slow?
The cursor you use to lock onto stuff for your missiles, you can also use the right stick to move it around and lock onto stuff. And when you move the cursor around, it makes everything go into slow motion.
Nice.
So I do have a laser here, a laser ready. It's not the wisest choice to use the laser here just because this guy moves around too much to keep the laser focused on him, but it can still help a little. Like right there.
And it's cool. I mean, you've got a laser it.
Mm-hmm. It's a little difficult to keep the laser on him all the time. But yeah, just save up your lasers for all the bosses in this level. It makes it way easier. Also, this level's really hard to get a pure platinum on. It's really easy to just accidentally get nicked once or twice. Especially since they throw so many enemies on screen at a time every once in a while.
Can you do anything like, can you do any sort of Unite Morph-like thing, or are you just shooting?
Yeah, it's just shooting when you're in Platinum Robo.
Ah, the stars. They are so beautiful.
Hey, dude, check out the shooting star. You gonna make a wish?
Oh, that ain't no shooting star. It's the Shirogane Comet, back from her 10-year journey. And just as doggone gorgeous as I remember. Howdy, darling.
So that's the Shirogane Comet.
Just imagine if the Geth Jerk decided to invade next year.
Yeah, that's nothing. We'd be done. All hail Geth Jerk.
And prepare to fire. Red, Alice, full speed ahead.
Roger.
Alice got to say Roger.
Hooray.
Aww.
If there's anything I would want in a Wonderful 102 is let Alice do more things. Like the Virgin Victory saves you many, many times in this game, but it's just the Virgin Victory popping up and you don't hear Alice say anything. It's just she kind of does it and nobody really acknowledges that Alice is saving the day constantly. And I'd like to see Alice do more cool things, and also have people acknowledge all the hard work she's doing. Also, it's possible to blow up those huge ships in the background, but it's difficult unless you get a big laser on them.
Although, on the other hand, does Alice seem like the kind who needs the recognition?
Yeah, I guess not. I guess everybody's just really used to Alice, because nobody seems impressed when she does the things she does.
Well, I mean, she did win the first Earth Defense War single-handedly. As a fetus.
Oh my god.
Don't ask me how.
She's Wonder Fetus. Age is no barrier to entry, as has been showed before. Also, speaking of Space Harrier, Kamiya loves arcade games, and IGN has a pretty cool article out there that just interviews Kamiya and shows off his personal arcade that he has. I guess he collects arcade cabinets.
All right.
He has a pretty decently large-sized personal arcade. Gunshoe.
Most of a Lambo.
Mm-hmm. This guy just likes to bob up and down a lot.
Just be careful with your missed shots, because you're blowing up Earth's Only Hope.
Oh, no.
Which is also a pretty fun Mario Galaxy level.
Yeah, it really does look like that, doesn't it? This guy, he only fires shots from the little statues that float around him, so if you just constantly blow those up, then he can't really do much.
Oh yeah, this was kind of tough to get a pure platinum on, and
It took a while.
this was like my second try or whatever. It was really hard. Wait, you're not selling it to me. You don't need to do... Oh yeah, what's the payment plan on a Shirogane Comet?
The trigger's dead ahead, right? Dude, this is gonna be epic.
Trench run! Trench run!
It totally is.
Gonna be about to get your skin in a lot of parcels.
2,000 meters from manual trigger.
Jeez! Try to not get killed before we get there, dude! And for the love of all that's gnarly, don't get us blowed up the minute we pull the trigger.
No time for idle talk. Hurry!
So this segment is probably the hardest one in the level to not get hit in. Mainly just because there are a lot of turtles who fly in. Sometimes they come in from underneath you.
Under turtles, the most fiendish kind.
Oh no. And also there's like lasers shooting from the sides of the level a lot, so it's best to just stay in the middle for the most part. And also definitely save up the laser for the end of this one. Otherwise, it's really easy to get hit. But thankfully, this level is really good with the checkpoints, like that. There's a checkpoint right at the beginning of this section, so if you mess up, it's super easy to restart it. It's not a very long one to retry either, and it loads fast. So hooray!
You know, I don't think that surfboard that you're flying with ever shot bullets so strong before. Which
Yeah.
I guess I'm thankful for, because they used to be pointed at us.
Yeah.
But still, it's the idea of the thing.
It must be the Platinum Robo, right? Like,
Yeah.
it probably can do some magic.
Platinum Robo even inspires the best in enemy weaponry.
Yeah. The reason why you want to save the laser is for the end, where another Orochi appears. He only has 2 attacks. It's either these fireballs where you just have to go up to the corner of the screen. It kind of pushes you towards there anyways with the way the fireballs move. And then after it does 2 of those attacks, it'll swing its tail around and you just gotta hide in the corner and not get hit by it.
Okay, sure.
Either that corner or the top left corner works. And as long as you got the laser, it's pretty quick work of him.
What the heck, Prof? Where's the trigger?
Behind the bulkhead, you dope. Ain't no choice but to pry her open.
Roger!
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Come on, yeah. Oh, crank that! Let's go!
I love that everybody has to pull in the levers.
You are aiming a space station. You are aiming a space station. It is a bazooka the size of Florida.
Output at maximum! Team, brace for shockwave!
Aim at the ships and not the planet's core, because you're just going to do Gethjerk's job for them.
Be real careful.
I'm not sure who will get the worst of this. Well, 50-50 chance, right?
Never tell me the odds.
Please, Blue, no touching controls of any kind. It will work.
Okay.
Antimatter particle cannon! Justice arrow! Fire!
And then the final mission. Destroy the Armada.
Yes. Yes.
You get ranked on this, but it's real hard to not pure platinum it. Because I mean, like, there's no way you're gonna get your combo score messed up here. Look at that score go up.
This just has to feel so good.
It's really satisfying to do this part.
Look at it. Look at it. Let her go.
Yep. It was also a real surprise the first time I played this. I thought it was just gonna be a cutscene. And then you have to destroy every ship, and it's nice if you miss a couple. It'll eventually start pointing out where they are. Thank you, game. There's a couple hiding way in the corners.
See ya in 10 years.
History will never forget you, Shirogane Comet.
I'll write the history book myself.
I know, because I teach history to children.
It's not over yet.
I'm reading jerk matter interferometer signals. A supermassive object is materializing 2,000 meters dead ahead.
Pretty sure Waxay means star, so it's a Geth star.
Good night, folks.
Sweet mother.
Provisional size estimate complete. Diameter 200 kilometers. Volume 21 quadrillion 450 trillion square meters.
Can we get that in square kilometers? And since it's volume, shouldn't it be cubic?
Yeah.
It must have been dimensional displacement coating. So this is Geth Jerk's ace in the hole.
That was one impressive hole.
Well, that's some bad news, but thankfully, it turns out wonderful Marts can go into space.
What do you think makes them so wonderful?
I can get a burrito anywhere.
Join us next time for the Geth Star.
The Geth Star.